Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew? It's your boy DJ New Kid, your girl.
Sierra Nicole.
We back on the channel with another one. Back on the channel with another reaction. We back on the channel with another
Kitten original.
Y'all like it? I know. Well, welcome back to the channel, man. If y'all back or new to the channel, just simply haven't done so already, go ahead, please. Let the suckers know what to do.
Oh, God.
Let the people know what to do.
Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you're always notified when I upload a new video.
Yep. That's right. Also, go ahead and check out the links in the description box down below. You already know where to go, man. Go ahead, go over there to the main channel, show us some love.
Support, peace, and positivity. As
well. The socials right there for you. We made it easy for y'all to see. Just take your little lazy. I'm just playing. I'm done with y'all, man. But go ahead, check us out over there on those platforms. But today we got 10 scariest kids caught on camera. Now,
you know what they mean by that?
I don't know what they mean by that either. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see some thugs.
Oh, God.
Or we're going to see some serials.
We're going to see.
So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, 10 scariest.
Everyone, this is Scariest here. In today's video, we'll be going through the top 10 scariest kids.
Gruesome stabbed Roy 79 times. He confessed to beating and robbing an 83-year-old man Tuesday.
Number 10 spot, we've got an 11-year-old and his friends who got arrested for starting a fire on a bus, and it completely burned this thing down.
It shows kids get on the bus with something in their hands, then run off as it begins to go up in flames. Officials say the fire started around 6 last night. The bus parked outside of Girls High School at Brooklyn Avenue in Lefferts.
They savage!
Police on scene told us the group of kids believed to be responsible are not connected to the school, though, saying that they've started fires before.
What?
Police think this time they may have thrown a...
They starting early, bro. They arson
11?
early.
Yeah,
they're
that's
like,
early.
Bro.
a pizza box into that bus.
Fortunately, we've got a 16-year-old who stole a car with a 13-year-old friend of his. And get this, he was already on probation for Grand Theft Auto in the past. But it turns out, while he was going 60 to 80 miles per hour through this neighborhood, he lost control and crashed into some random dude's house.
Wow.
I mean, imagine being that guy with a car just barreling into your garage like that. But the guy chased the kids down because they tried to run, and eventually they were arrested.
I came out of the door to find a vehicle parked dead center of my garage. Smoke, headlights on, the vehicle still running.
Mark Smith couldn't believe his eyes. A car smashed right through the side of his home.
I was angry. I was in total shock.
Even more shocking, he says, that the teens were brazen enough to run away. So he dashed after them.
You're going to be held accountable for what you did.
Deputies eventually caught up to the 16-year-old driver and 13-year-old passenger.
Everybody, this one's on the funny side. It's got to be one of the silliest things I've ever seen. This woman, she's holding a baby, and I don't think it's hers. I think it's like her sister's or her friend's or something like that. But she's holding the baby, and this boy, he's teething. So he likes to bite things, and he wants to chew on stuff. He's just the way that it is. But this kid, he takes teething to a whole nother level because he was going at this woman like a zombie trying to eat brains.
No, because he really is. Oh my God, I can't not hold him.
He's like, all right, I hear you.
Look, he going for the hill. He going for the hill. He look at me the bitches thing. He look at me the bitches thing. See how she hurt? She cried.
He got a good grill.
He said, "Give me the big juicy thing, though."
Oh my goodness.
Number 7 spot. This one is really messed up. We've got a girl who had the police call on her because she got into a fight with her mother. It was a big argument. The police showed up and had to lay down the law. However, they left, and several hours later, they had to come back. But it was for a much more severe reason this time. Rather than a domestic disturbance, it was because her mother had been killed. This girl, she killed her own mother, and in a gruesome way.
Wow.
She stabbed her mom a total of 79 times and then left the house.
This is the
Wow.
of the killer, and that 18-year-old Isabella Guzman's alleged victim is her own mother.
Wow.
47-year-old Yunmi Hoi's body, the center of what investigators
Wow.
call a bloody crime scene.
I gotta give him my
Colorado
dance.
home. Police say Guzman stabbed Hoy 79 times before fleeing the home.
Some people are just big pieces of trash. That's all there is to it. Like, they have absolutely no moral compass whatsoever. And this guy, I think he's one of them because he actually threw a rock at a 3-month-old kitten, a pretty big rock too, and
who?
hurt it pretty bad. The
Three-month-old
thing
kitten.
about it was a girl that was there with him and some of his friends was recording this, and she sent it around on Snapchat or something like that. And this guy, like, he was laughing from what I understand, or at least he was enjoying it. He thought it was funny. I don't know how you think throwing a rock at a kitten is funny, but after this went around on social media, the kid obviously was able to be figured out who it was because of the video, and he got arrested.
The video of the teenager striking a 3-month-old kitten with a large rock made its rounds on Facebook this week after she says a girl recorded it off Snapchat.
And she took a huge risk to do that, but it was the right thing. And it's because of her post that brought the situation to light.
Braithwaite thrilled to learn efforts from an army of animal advocates online helped identify and lead to the teen's arrest.
Number 5, this is wild. We've got a 17-year-old girl who stole her parents' debit card. Now, you might be thinking that's not too crazy, but what she did with her parents' debit card is where things get really insane, because she used her parents' money to try to hire a hitman to kill them. So she was basically trying to kill her own parents with their own money. She gave like a bunch of money to one of her friends to do it. They never did it. So she paid another man $900 to do it, and I guess one of those two people, either the friend of the man, reported.
Is it even worth killing somebody for $900? Like, bro,
your parents, what are your parents doing to you that's that horrible? Like.
To the police, and they went and arrested her. And now her parents
it's always Sarah.
Alyssa Hatcher. She was arrested yesterday, and right now she's being charged as a juvenile. Deputies say she admitted to using her parents' debit card and made 2 purchases. She said she bought cocaine for $100 or so and also gave money to a friend to get someone to kill her parents. She said because it never happened, she gave $900 or so to a second man to kill her parents. And deputies say her parents wanted her prosecuted. And back out here live in Lake County,
You can't come back in my house.
About 10:45 this morning, bound for the juvenile jail in Ocala.
In the fourth spot, we've got another car thief. This kid, he's only 14 years old. He's in middle school. I mean, just think back to when you were in middle school, or if you are right now, what you're doing. This kid, he was stealing cars because he went into a car dealership, took some keys, and then went on a joyride. He got into a police chase. There was a bunch of cops chasing him, and eventually he ended up crashing next to this shopping mall and tried to run on foot, but they caught him. It's just kind of crazy to think that kids this young are doing this type of thing. I mean, when I was 14, I was just playing God.
Fresco deputies thought they had the driver boxed in.
Yes, there's a unit right in front of him.
But that's when the suspected car thief, who was just 14 years old, swerved on one deputy and hit the gas. Seconds later, another deputy tried to put stop sticks down on US 19. The driver loses control of the Mazda 6. Watched the stolen car slammed into 3 street signs and then rolled over twice. Even after the major crash, the driver gets out and runs through a shopping plaza parking lot.
You better stop, you little...
He said stop you. What he
down on the ground and in handcuffs.
Moving to 3, this one in general is just a really bad family, quite frankly. This involves a 12-year-old and his 2 older brothers. Now, these 3 actually took a man's life and almost took another. The 12-year-old ended up being on the run for several days or weeks or something like that before he was caught trying to get away from police and stuff like that. But it turns out on top of everything, his father was sentenced to life in prison several years before all this went down too for taking his cousin's life. Like I said, not exactly a fantastic family.
At 12 years old, Jarrell Milton was the highest priority fugitive for U.S. Marshals in Omaha, according to Supervisory Deputy Chris White. For a veteran marshal, it is shocking, even to him.
His picture is especially shocking. He looks like a 12-year-old, and it's hard to believe that he could kill somebody.
Milton, his older brother, Jamar Milton, and Shantavius Primes Willis are accused of shooting and killing Jamil Ray and wounding Chris Fisher. Jamar and Primes Willis are both teens. They are in jail and were denied bond Tuesday, but Milton has been on the run since June
And he went on a run. 12 years old, going on a run. I'm like, hey, F the cops, man. I'm going on at 12.
That's crazy.
At 12, you supposed to be wanting to be a cop when you get older.
Yep.
You over here knowing how to get away from, bro, life of crime for real.
They are in jail and were denied bond Tuesday, but Milton has been on the run since June 29th.
Item number 2, this is going to be the most heartbreaking one on this entire list. We've got a 14-year-old boy who lost his life. He was at school, which should be like a safe place, but he was walking back to his mother's car because she was waiting there to pick him up in like the pickup lane or whatever it was, and as he was walking there, 4 other teenagers came and jumped him and stabbed him in the back twice, and he ended up passing away. And what's really heartbreaking about this is the mother, who, like I said, was waiting in the car for her son to get in, saw this happen because he was literally walking towards the car when it happened. So she witnessed the entire thing.
Father of an 18-year-old
I would have to hop out the car and beat some
courthouse with loved ones today. Moments earlier inside, he waved as his teenage son was taken away by court officers.
You think I'm gonna get out the car and beat some ass? Like for real?
No,
if I can
no.
legit see, y'all ain't finna kill my son in front of me.
No.
I don't care. I go to jail. I'm gonna beat y'all.
At 14, teenagers, 14, 15, 16,
Y'all know better.
You know better.
You know what you were doing.
What is there that's that bad that you have to kill another, one of your peers? Like,
for one, it say 4 teens.
Yeah.
Y'all couldn't just jump the boy. Y'all had to stab the boy.
my thing is, you don't need to be doing nothing to nobody.
Quit acting like you ain't never jumped nobody.
I ain't never jumped nobody. No, I have not. I don't believe
You
in jumping nobody.
and your cousins ain't never teamed up on some folks.
One-on-one, catch my ones.
And be like, me and my cousin gonna catch you. We gonna get you. We gonna jump you.
Oh my goodness.
You keep on talking, I'm gonna call my bro. We gonna whoop your ass. We gonna jump you. You ain't never said.
Saying it and doing it is 2 different things.
Exactly, man.
Like,
exactly. Let's go ahead and get back into it.
The names of both of the teenagers accused of murdering Devin Selby are under court-ordered publication ban. The parents of the 14-year-old charged burst into tears when their son appeared in the courtroom in a white prison-issued jumpsuit. Both teens showed little emotion as they looked over at their parents with a helpless expression on their faces. Though a family member told multiple media outlets today off camera that Devin had been bullied at the school and that the teen was walking towards his mother's vehicle when he was jumped and stabbed in the back and the back of the head.
I'm fine. One part this video off with a teenager and 2 other accomplices who were supposedly also teenagers. Only one of them got arrested when this news video came out, but he actually attacked an 83-year-old man and robbed him and basically just beat him up. He was black and blue, bruised. It's really sad to see. And then the worst thing about it is he came back several hours later to steal the dude's car. Like, enough damage had not even been done.
I apologize.
It's too late for Tony.
No, you don't. You don't care.
15-year-old is known on South St. Pete streets. Just on worker, Pinellas Park police say he confessed to beating and robbing an 83-year-old man Tuesday, leaving him black and blue. But he denies stabbing him. Instead, Tone, who's been booked under his real name, Antonio Peterson, is blaming his 13-year-old brother Xavier and 15-year-old Jasmine Burney.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.
Wow.
So you put all the blame on your little brother.
Wow.
So technically, what you trying to say is all 3 of y'all went there and jumped on him.
Jumped on the man, but I ain't stabbed him though.
I ain't do the stabbing.
That was my brother.
But you still get charged for
no.
all y'all they're doing the same crime.
No.
Like, I just beat him up. I ain't stabbed him though. I just beat him up.
Like that's even better. No.
Hey, bro, just think of that with your grandparents, man. Your great grandparents. To be real, what would you do?
Yeah.
You gonna be ready to kill somebody? Come on now, man. These little kids.
Just ruthless. They ain't got no.
They're more than scary. They just crazy. They don't. To be honest, these are the signs of serial killers. Except for the little baby that was a bite. Oh, you don't know though. He went after them little. He locked and loaded.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna get it by any means necessary. But go ahead and spam us up in the comment section down below. Letting us know what y'all might want to see next, so we can make sure we most definitely bring it over here to y'all. But as always, y'all know how it goes. But for y'all who don't know, I do go by the name BJ. We are. We out, y'all.
Ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.